Hi YouTubers and diesel heater fans. So today I've got an electric fan heater running, which is probably costing me an arm and a leg, and the reason I've got that running is because I've got the dreaded E8 on my Chinese diesel heater. Now I've used this last winter and this winter. I did contemplate using waste motor oil, but you're not allowed to in England unless you pay £3,000 for a licence or more, and then a yearly fee of £1,500 or thereabouts. Now in this country you can be fined for dropping a cigarette butt on the floor, so imagine what they do if they found you burning waste motor oil. So it'd be silly to do that and then put it on YouTube, wouldn't it? So obviously I haven't done that, but maybe the previous owner has. And maybe the container that I used for my diesel might have been a little bit contaminated with waste motor oil. So anyway, it's gone dodgy, and now I'm going to take it apart, put it on the bench, and then I'm going to get my proper camera rather than using my iPhone. As you can see, it's bolted to brackets that I made and bolted them to the door. So I can't actually get the top off. Maybe I should have made the brackets a little bit further this way, but I didn't want to get in the way of all this stuff here. And at the moment I can still open these drawers because they move sideways. They're not on runners, they're just loosely placed in there. So I'm going to get that apart and then get the main gubbins on the bench. Then I'll get the camera and we'll see what's inside it. I thought while it's out I would just give you a look at what's going on here with me exhaust heat capture system that I've been working on. That's all it is, basically a pipe in a box with a little fan on it to blow air around the exhaust pipe, and then this bit goes there and it blows the heat out of that pipe. Now I thought getting the diesel heater off of here would be quite simple, but whatever exhaust paste I used on there last time must have been really good, because it put up quite the fight. So I had to take the front off so I could get the pipe and wiggle it around and try and get it off without damaging everything. Now I am going to change that for a bigger pipe, one that spirals around and around before going out of the door there, and in that way I hope to capture a bit more heat. This is just the exhaust that came with the machine. Okay, right, I've got it on the bench, got the top off, and I think I might have already found the problem. It's a very kinked fuel pipe there. Now, as I said before, this is a year old, maybe more, so it's time I fitted this stuff that I've had knocking about on the shelf that I bought off eBay last year, but was so busy never got round to putting it on. So everyone's said these pipes are not the best, and clearly that seems to be true in this instance. So I'm going to take that off. I'm going to put these decent pipes on and that filter. But while I got it off, I'm going to have a look inside here just to see how we're doing in the burn chamber. So I've got this far in, and to take the burn chamber out, you obviously undo them 4 Allen bolts, but you have to take the glow plug out first, and I want to do that because I want to change this filter which I've had waiting. So I realised straight away, oh, you haven't got a special spanner. Now I could probably make one out of an old socket or spend a bit of time turning one up, but what I haven't seen on any other videos before is once you've got this chamber off, you can just get to it with a normal spanner, and out it comes. So you don't need to have the special socket. It's probably easier if you're only going to change that filter and you don't want to take the whole thing apart, but there you go, that's quite easy.